What is a bad habit you think that Christian women need to break? Roxy, do you have any bad habits?
Yes, and I'll just speak about it right now.
Okay, come on.
Talk too much and listen too little. Proverbs 21:11 says, the wise learns by listening. And I said this years ago, and I think it's worth repeating. Steve Covey. Most people don't listen with intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply.
To respond.
If you're hopping on the back of somebody talking and did not even process what they said, you are not listening. And I'm thinking of that little boy, remember that YouTube? He tells his mother, Linda, you're not listening to me, Linda. He took the cookie out of the cookie jar and whatever, and he's focusing on her and trying to get her to listen. But in understanding, what you have to do is ask questions. Don't reply, ask a question about what they just said. And then you'll sit back, you'll understand the picture better, and you'll reply more wisely.
Right, so that's the good one. Corey, what about you? Do you have any bad habits, and what do you think Christian women need to stop doing?
I think that there used to be like a stigma of like church ladies.
Yeah.
And I feel like the pendulum has sort of swung the other direction, where women have sort of gone the other direction, and they're like, I don't want to be like a traditional church lady anymore. And I feel like they're just like, I'm gonna be like this modern hip church woman, and I don't want to be associated with like this old, bitty church lady, and I'm not gonna be part of this like old Bible study, thing. And I just think people are too caught up in like categories of
That's good.
what group am I in? And there's like these exclusive groups and cliques, and it's like, stop worrying about what group you're in.
And that's not just church.
No, it's
Right,
not.
right.
But we're talking about what, in
Christian.
Christian
Right.
women groups.
Right.
We need all kinds of women. We need old, we need young, we need traditional, we need modern, we need everybody. And you don't need to be categorizing people. We need to all come together. We need to hear. That's why we have sister to sister.
Right.
Because we bounce off each other and we learn from each other. Over the 10 years, we have learned so much from each other. And it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
So stop being afraid of the women you don't know and the groups that you're not in, and being exclusive and cliquey, because it is so beautiful to learn from each other. It really is.
I think
Your
too,
church,
it's
or
like
your church, which is my church.
Yeah.
Am I in a clique?
Absolutely.
Well, I think like too what you're saying is the cookie cutter. Like, look at the five of us. We're all believers. We breathe the same word. We all worship God. We all love the Lord, build the church, but we're not like a cookie cutter in our exact thoughts and how we dress and how we look, So I think that's beautiful in the body of Christ. I actually had to ask my husband and my daughter this question. I was just stuck. Which is weird because I love Christian women. They're my favorite. I like them all. And I mean, real quickly, my daughter said gossip. She said Christian girls gossip more than my worldly girls friends. And I thought, that's terrible. So the gossip has to stop. The comparison has to stop.
Yeah.
We have to support one
You're
another.
saying, right.
Competition, encourage one another, have each other's back. And just stop it all. We're all like on the same playing field, and we all should want each other to win.
Well, then what did Pastor Buck say?
He said gossip.
Gossip.
He said little catty gossiping behind the scenes. And I was like, I hate that.
Well,
So-
I don't answer all the questions all the time, but this particular question touched my heart because Christian women shouldn't do this, and that is worry. Have fear for what's coming next instead of just living today and really enjoying the joy in the journey.